So before we start the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, as it helps the channel grow. So, let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for taking a little bit of time to spend a little time with me, your boy KT. And today I wanted to do something a little special in the spirit of football season coming back. We're only basically about 2 weeks away from the regular season start. Currently going into our final week of preseason. I wanted to do something special for the channel, and I'm going to actually post a little bit of Madden 26 gameplay on my channel. Today, I will be using the Arizona Cardinals, a team that I think is going to be much improved this season, as I discussed in my earlier prediction videos. This is one of the better Madden teams that I have used in a while. It's one of my favorite teams to use in Madden, and you know, it is a team that has a lot of talent from top to bottom, at least in Madden standards. But this is also a team that has pretty good players in real life: Kyler Murray, Trey McBride, James Conner, Marvin Harrison Jr., and a multitude of other players on this team. So I figured I would just hop on, play an online game. It's unranked. I played a couple games before, but none of them had ever stuck. I think 2 people quit, so this was the only footage that I could get recorded. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to film myself voicing over this video and this game. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. But before we get started with the video, I want to let you guys know that I'm still doing my $100 Amazon gift card giveaway on the channel. If you look at the top right of your screen right about now, you will see a link pop up on your screen. If you also look at the screen right in front of you, I have the video up on that I'm doing a giveaway on. I want you guys to click the link at the top right or in the pinned comment of this video. Follow the link to that giveaway video that you see on your screen, and follow the description. Follow the rules in the pinned comment so you can be eligible for the $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Remember, I will only be announcing the winner once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. That helps your channel grow. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop one of these videos or announce the winner of the giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers. And as always, guys, make sure you guys get to that video, follow the rules in the pinned comment, and let's get straight into this game. We will be going up against the Seattle Seahawks in this video. I'm very excited, and I will see you guys in the game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in game, going into our match with the Seattle Seahawks. Currently, I'm only using the Arizona Cardinals default playbook. As of now, I am not using any custom playbook, or either on offense or on defense. So, with that being said, I'm going into this game completely new. I only played another game just beforehand, and the dude quit out. So I haven't had much experience with this game. I will say, before we start this game, there were a few issues that popped up throughout the game itself, as I had issues with mainly the switch stick, and the overall latency of this game on PC is just not all that great. So forgive me if you see a couple things where it looks like I'm running and I don't really have any control, or I'm not cutting up field on certain angles. That's just the latency showing out. It is what it is. On PC, that just happens. But we're going to get this game started, man. Like I said, I'm using the Arizona Cardinals, so we will get ball first in this game. And as Myers kicks this off, we are going to come out on offense. So as you'll notice with me, I'm more of a conservative play caller. So I want to start the game easy, off with a run. I like to start to establish my run game, as we start with a run to the right side, and we're swallowed up by Leonard Williams at the line for only a 1-yard gain. James Conner went nowhere on that drive, so I want to start with second down with a shot play with play action on a bootleg. So Murray rolling out to the right, looking for Marvin Harrison Jr. over the middle, and it's knocked down. So second down yielded no success either, and this is the type of situations I don't like to be in. Third down and 9 from our own 36-yard line. I drop back with Murray. He's playing 7 guys on coverage. We throw it up to Zay Jones, and it is unfortunately intercepted by Kobe Bryant. Not a good start for us in this game so far. Bad interception to start the game, but that's okay. We'll get out on defense and do our own thing as Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks will come out on offense. One thing I'd like you guys to notice is that my opponent likes to use the middle of the field, and especially with his tight ends, as he finds his first one to Elijah Arroyo out of Miami. Now, I had issues with my user this entire game because of the latency, so I couldn't really patrol the middle of the field like I wanted to, as he hands the ball off to Kenneth Walker on the inside, who gets about a gain of 4 or 5 on the play. So now it is 2nd down and 5 from the 15-yard line. We need to stop right here. And there we go. Give me that. Thank you, Mac Wilson Sr. At least I think that's his name. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. We do get the ball back on a turnover, and you know what I'm going to right away. James Conner up the gut, with James Conner gets blasted after picking up the first down at the 24-yard line, but moved those chains for the Arizona Cardinals. One thing I love about the Cardinals playbook, though, is that we have a way to maximize our mobile quarterback. You know, Kyler Murray is one of the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league, and he shows it here with the read option. Wanted to turn upfield and not take a big hit, but, you know, again, the latency kind of costed me there. But we do pick up solid yardage on 1st down. So 2nd down, we give the ball up the gut with James Conner again. Bounces off a tackle and gets taken down after picking up the 1st down. Move those chains for the Arizona Cardinals. So like I said, the playbooks in this game are astonishing. I love the way they were creative. It mimics an NFL offense, as you can see here with the double screen. The double movement cheat screen to the halfback. It's a beautiful play design. I get it out to Conner in open space. We bounce off a tackle there and pick up a gain of 3 or 4, I think. Pick up a game of 4. And once again, we got another screenplay coming up right here. And now with the tight end play action screen, which he completely fell for, and we get it to one of our best players in Trey McBride. Move those chains for the Arizona Cardinals, and we got a little drive going. But I proceed to do nothing on 1st and 2nd down. So I hand the ball back off to James Conner up the middle, and we have a huge lane. He's taken down at the 9-yard line. I once again move those chains for the Arizona Cardinals. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Same play. Up the gut. James Conner runs over a man. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. Very methodical drive right there. I had a couple plays where it was a negative. I took a couple sacks on this drive, but overall we were able to get the score and we capitalized off a turnover. So my opponent gets the ball back and he goes right to Elijah Arroyo again. User wasn't there to play that at all. So they get a 1st down and move those chains at the 43-yard line. Darnold in split back gun, which is probably going to be a very overpowered formation. He's looking for the new Seahawk, Cooper Kupp. In the same division, just for a different team, expecting him to have a better year and stay relatively healthy for the Seattle Seahawks. So 2nd down and 10 as they did nothing on that 1st down play. Here's Darnold rolling out to the right. He's looking for something downfield. He's going deep for Kenneth Walker, and it's knocked down by our safety. Really wanted my safety to pick up a interception there, as we have Jalen Milroe in the game now as he rolls out to the left. This is what he likes to do. Throws downfield and incomplete. Plus a flag on the play is an illegal forward pass. He can't do that. And my opponent makes a boneheaded decision right here to go for it on 4th down. On his own 46-yard line, we send the blitz after him. Here comes Walter Nolan. 1st sack of the year for me. And it's with the rookie DT, and we get the ball back at the 43-yard line with 43 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So snapping the ball here, we get James Conner on an angle route after doing nothing on 1st and 2nd down. We convert on 3rd down right there. And, you know, I take a sack on the very next play, so I figured why not run the screen to get some of that yardage back. And it works to perfection. We get it out to James Conner, who trucks over a man and gets out of bounds. Even still, it's 3rd down and 12. We at least need to keep ourselves in field goal range. Murray dropping back the pass, rolling out to his left, finds a wide open Trey McBride, who stiff arms one man and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Trey McBride, one of the most underrated tight ends in the entire league. Really, really good player in this game. I can see that already. Love him over the middle of the field. And you'll see a constant theme in this gameplay is him making multitudes of plays. But we fast forward to 3rd down and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. Jalen Milroe dropping back, gets hit big time in the backfield. And if my user was there, I probably could have got that. But nonetheless, it is 4th down and 10. We got 6 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And my opponent, again, is making another rash decision trying to go for it. So I'm sending the stunt blitz on 4th and 10. Don't give your opponent time to sit back there and pick you apart. And this is exactly what we do as Milroe goes down in the backfield. Turnover on downs. The Arizona Cardinals will get that ball back. And we will just go ahead and take our field goal right before we head into the half to make it 16-0. Now at this point, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. You know, this is the first full game I played of this game all year since this came up. And, you know, I'm feeling good about myself. I felt in control. As you'll see in this gameplay and as the title of the video, this game was not all as simple as it turned out to be, as I thought it was going to be, as Milroe over the middle to Jackson Smith-Njigba, the man from the Ohio State University. You'll see his name pop up a couple times. Got to figure out a way to guard him. Again, my opponent really loved the middle of the field. Right here, a motion play with Cooper Kupp, and my defenders are all out of whack. Here goes Milroe deep. And who else? The man from the Ohio State University, Jackson Smith-Njigba. So now the score is 17-7. And my offensive drive is kind of stalling here. 3rd down and 9. I did nothing on 1st and 2nd down on my ensuing drive, so I'm looking for something to pick up a 1st down. Rolling out to the right, but Kyler Murray. And I get blasted at the line. Mafe picks it up and goes all the way for a touchdown. And just like that, the Seattle Seahawks are back in this game. Man, what a costly mistake and turnover for me right there. And I'm not going to lie, that hurt. That one hurt the soul a little bit. I got popped. But we come out on our next drive. Play action boot. Kyler Murray gets out the pocket. Redeems himself by getting down on the ground. Protecting that football. Easy 1st down. You'll notice a theme about that as well, as mobile quarterbacks are the thing in this game. You can roll out the pocket and get loose in this game. And, you know, Kyler Murray is one of the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league. And it translates here. He's got that little toddler run. He's not easy to catch in that pocket as we give the ball back to James Conner up the middle, who picks up a solid game of 3. So it's 3rd and 2 at the 46-yard line. We need conversion here. Keep our drive going. And, you know, a consistent theme, I think, with the Arizona Cardinals as we end the 3rd quarter here is that you have a mix of guys who can get the ball in their hands and make something happen, especially in the run game. You know, I didn't use DeMercado in this game, but I think he is a very good runner. But I was mainly working off the fruits of labor by Kyler Murray and James Conner as we pick up a 1st down there. And you'll see that the QB run game for me is a big part of what I like to do. But we're back in 3rd and 7 again as we do nothing but, once again, we find our safety blanket in Trey McBride, who picks up a 1st down and gets down to the 11th-yard line. But I proceed to do nothing on 1st and 2nd down, so we got a 3rd and 4 from the 5-yard line. I try to go for an RPO, and we get blasted. Michael Wilson doesn't get in the end zone. And this is a play I might come to regret as I go ahead and take my points here. You know, I figured, you know, we can play some defense. This guy hasn't really been getting off when I'm not making errors with the switch stick. But oh boy, did that change as the switch stick comes in handy again. And there's Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's loose. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Seattle Seahawks, and they now have the lead in this game as my opponent is going for 2 right here on this drive. He throws to Zach Charbonnet, and he gets broken up at the line as I had a cloud flat sitting right there. So, you know, is what it is. We got to go ahead and put together a clutch drive for ourselves. Who better to do it than the Heisman winner, Kyler Murray? Right there, Zay Jones over the middle, picks up an easy 1st down. move those chains for the Arizona Cardinals. Had to use a timeout there. We got 2 remaining with 53 seconds left. Kyler, first down and 10 from the 46-yard line. I got that little zig route there. That's one of my favorite routes and one of the best routes in game. And we find Michael Wilson right there. Could have turned upfield to get more yardage, but once again, the latency betrayed me again. But always take a good, nice gain of yardage there. So 2nd down and 1. Murray dropping back. Could have hit R1 on that play, but I decided to roll out the pocket with Kyler, and it pays off as we get to the 30-yard line, and we go down there, and we are now in ample field goal range to get the game-winning field goal. So one last play, I hand off the ball to James Conner, who gets a decent gain. With 28 seconds remaining, my thought process is, hey, come out for another play. No need to call a timeout. Let the clock run down. Surprised my opponent didn't call a timeout here either to try to make me go for this 3rd down. But you know what? 2 seconds remaining. Go ahead and pop that timeout. Good clock management there, and we can set ourselves up for the chip shot field goal to win this game on the road on my first real game of Madden 26. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Arizona Cardinals go out and shock the Seattle Seahawks on the road. I win my first real game of Madden 26, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, I have a few complaints about things, specifically the latency of this game. You still get kind of odd moments in coverage where guys really don't know what they're doing and they kind of scramble everywhere, and that causes a lot of defensive miscommunication in the backfield. But other than that, I thought this was an enjoyable game. I'm kind of liking Madden 26 from what I'm playing right now. It's not as bad as Madden 25. It's a Madden game, though. It's going to have issues. I enjoy it for what it is. It's definitely not the simulation football that you might like in like an NFL 2K5, but it's decent. It's something to play, and it's something to play competitively, and I enjoyed the hell out of this game, man. Speaking of which, the Arizona Cardinals got a nice little squad up there down there in Arizona, and it translates to the game as well. They got a lot of weapons on offense and defense. You know, Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride, you know, James Conner, you know, DeMercado in the backfield. At least I think that's his name, if I'm remembering correctly. They got Michael Wilson, I think Zay Jones as well. So they got some things down there. Of course, Kyler Murray himself on that offense, but they also have a pretty good defense that's improved over the years as far as Jonathan Gannon is concerned. A very good defensive play caller in his own right. I'm really expecting big things from the Arizona Cardinals. While I didn't have them rated too highly in my prediction video, I did say that they're one of those teams that is a wild card team. They start off, you know, pretty well, and they continue consistently throughout the year, and Kyler's playing very well throughout the year. They could easily win that division in the NFC West. If not, then they'll probably be an 8-win team like I have them going. I think they'll be very competitive in the division. I think they will have some success in the division as well. I still think they need a few more moves to be able to put themselves in a playoff contender or even a contender status. But I really think Jonathan Gannon is doing a very good job down there in Arizona. He gets his guys to play hard. He has a good offensive coordinator around him with Drew Petzing. So, you know, if they're able to utilize Kyler's legs a little bit more, if Kyler's able to stay consistent and mainly stay healthy for the entire year, he's able to gain that chemistry with Marvin Harrison Jr., who I did not use in this gameplay much because he wasn't getting open, and my opponent just kept dropping 7 into coverage. I think that the Arizona Cardinals could be a very, very lethal team. I like their team in Madden. I like their playbook. And I think that's going to be one of my main teams that I use on this game. So I don't know which team I'm going to use next, but whatever I use, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to have success with it. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. It was a quick little video I wanted to show you guys. It's something that I don't really do often in post gaming videos, at least voiceover gaming videos like that. So I wanted to try something new. We're only 2 weeks away from the NFL season, so figured why not go ahead and post a Madden video. But that will do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game and enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. It helps the channel grow. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop one of these Madden NFL videos and any video on this channel. Make sure you guys follow the link up in the top right and in the pinned comment to go to the giveaway video, and follow the rules in the giveaway video and on that pinned comment to be able to be eligible. Remember, I am only announcing the winners at 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you guys hit that sub button if you're new. So go ahead, go to that video, get yourself eligible, and I can announce the winner whenever I hit 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys follow me on social medias. There's bound to be news about the football, basketball, baseball, anything, gaming, anything that you guys want to talk about. I'd love to interact with you guys on there. Follow my Twitch as well. I might try to go live on Twitch soon, or might go live on YouTube here soon as well, just to kind of cut down on some editing time. But without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm out. Peace.